You are live. Let me put this link right here. We good. We Gucci. We Gucci. We Gucci. Are we live? Are we live? Of course we live. All right. Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. And broadcast. Not yet. We don't want to do that. All right. Um. Today we're gonna discuss the big punch. It's almost Fourth of July, guys. It's almost Fourth of July. So you know what that is, right? I want to talk about the big punch sign. Um, I drive by it all the time on Fordham Road. Um, Pertaining to art. So I want to break this down for my creative people. Listening to if you guys haven't seen the the YouTube channel called Panda Chop, check that out. It's crazy. It's basically an interviewer, dude named Panda, Cuban links, formerly from Terror Squad, right? And it is kind of going back and forth on Fat Joe. It's like the most funniest. It's the most funniest thing ever. But anyway, being that started. A lot of a lot of the same stories came out from years ago, whatever. But we're seeing like a new side of situations, the case, whatever. And with that, they have the Big Pun docu series supposed to be being created, and so a lot of old issues popped up. And one of the things that popped up was the not the mural, the sign. I actually used to live right by the mural, 163. Um, and it kind of made me think about what artists should do when it comes to situations like this. So this channel right here, so we're gonna take these opportunities to learn from, to do better in the future. So that I don't have the music popping. So while I get the music popping, are we gonna talk about the intro? So what's up, people? Welcome to Art on Decks Live, where we highlight and break down all things creative in the culture. It helps to help artists like you learn from. Let's go. Let me get this music popping on here first, real quick. All right. So while I get that playing, what's the joint I like? I like this right here. All right, cool. So Big Pun Street. Okay, so it's been I don't know 15, 20 something years for this street sign to be created, right? Um, they have it on Fordham Road. Big Pun didn't live on Fordham Road. So the first issue was where to put the sign at. From what I hear from his wife, shout out to MREC and a few other YouTube channels I was watching, where his wife said, I think they wanted to be on Roger Street, which is next to the mural, where he actually would hang out at. Um, the city politicians and all that kind of stuff didn't want to give it to him. So from what I'm seeing, they picked the cheapest, most half of a street, even though it's a very popular street. It's a very Fordham Road is super popular. Fordham Road is probably the most popular street in the Bronx. So I can't really, I don't know. It's way more popular than the actual street he wanted. But the catch is like it's not even on the whole street. So I'm gonna show you guys a video of it. Uh, okay, let's yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a video of it. So that's my issue. Like it's not a whole street. It's not where he wanted at, and it kind of made me just think about how we're always being subjected to somebody else for our creativity. We gotta cut that shit out. So while I get this, okay, CJ nephew, what's good? What's good? All right, look. So this is the street right here. Da, 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 da. Okay, well, all right. The Bronx Times. So this is Fordham Plaza. This is where they did the thing at. Some photos right here, Grand Concourse. So this is one. Look. So you see the name right here? Look, Big Pun Plaza. One, it still has Fordham Road on it. So he doesn't even have like he can't. He's sharing the name too, which is kind of second level. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's forced to say, "Meet me at Big Pun Plaza." Everybody still say, "I'm going to Fordham." You see what I'm saying? Everybody still says that. Now, um, the other part, is this right here. Let's see. All right, see what they're standing at right here. That's his lovely wife. Um, that's the family right here. The street, the quote unquote street, is literally where everybody is standing at. So it's more of an island. It's not a street. I will show you. I will show you. All right, so lead us up right here. Okay, all right. Can't X this out. So it's more of an island, which to me is trash. All right. All right. So I'm gonna show you how the street actually looks. Bow. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. This is Fordham Road right here. Going this way. This is Grand Concourse going this way. So check it out. Check me out right here, yo. You see this thing right here? This little half, like, so can I back up? No, I can't back. Hold on. Okay, so here we go. Look. So look. So this is a corner right here. You cross the street. So it's a big double lane, almost like a highway. So this big ass street has a little island in the middle of the street because it's too far. It's too far to you'll get caught in traffic. So the street, zoom in. His street naming is literally only this little island right here. This little island. This right here. Look, 1, 2, 4 benches wide. That's it right there. In the middle of the highway. That's the Big Pun. They call it the Big Pun Plaza. Nobody fucking comes here and hangs out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody plays dominoes right here. Like, this is, bro. Like when I realized that, I was like, hold on, this is trash. This is trash. Right here on the other side, this little Air Force thing being forever. See right here? There's a little Air Force thing. So imagine this little piece right here. Let's go to the street sign. Okay, let's see. I went underneath. Anyway, I'm gonna stop sharing. Okay, so that's the Big Pun Plaza, right? So you us seeing this where we go through was as far as Big Pun, Prince, Michael Jackson, Tupac. The state of Tupac is not is not in the family no more. Shout out to Snoop. He did some proactive stuff with his family to keep his stuff in his family's name. We gotta when we create stuff, we gotta handle those things while we're alive. Just like while you're alive, you plan for your death, right? You make your will. I know some people, I don't want to think about dying and blah blah blah. And it's not just about death. So I'm speaking of artists where whatever you want in your career, create for yourself. If you want to get highlighted, if you want to get don't wait for somebody else to do it. Do it yourself, right? So like, say Big Pun wanted a street name. Say he wanted his legacy to live more than him. There are a lot other creative ways he could have did that, right? He could have created an institution, a school. He could have bought private property, put a built his own statue, right? Put it on a like. Don't wait for the city, the state, the system to do things. They don't fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? So like, these are things we have to think about now, right? So, give you an example. If he started a school, bought a building, there are plenty of independent private schools out there. People who have curriculums, who are renting other places, right? I know one right now. You know what I'm saying? My daughter went to a private school, and then they had an issue with I guess the landlord, the person who owned the building. They didn't own their building. A lot of places don't, right? They rent. You could have just made an agreement with a school, right? A school in the Bronx, private school in the Bronx, in your community, where you bought the building, right? $2 million on the building, buy the building, rent it out to the school. Just make sure the school's in your name. The Christopher Rios slash whatever the name of the school was, right? And maybe like and just have some kind of like 30-year lease where the agreement is you gotta use the name. Like this so many just like we go to George Washington High and blah blah blah. So those things will keep the name out. You know what I'm saying? And right in the middle, right in the front of the school, in the school courtyard, big ass statue of Big Pun. Like these are things like you don't need the city of New York, the state, or whatever to do for you. Creativity, money, like you claim niggas was balling, like you know what I'm saying. You was rich, you had all the money in the world before. Why are you getting it? Like think about these ideas. You know what I'm saying? What's some other ideas? Write books, keep your name alive, right? You know what I'm saying? Um, you can have creative studios, like like you got the Dance Theater of Harlem. You could have put some, the Big Pun music, blah blah blah, or you could have donated to a school that's already up and running. Put your name in it. Whatever school in the South Bronx, but buy like redo the music department, buy a bunch of instruments. The Christopher Rios Big Pun Music School of what, like, what I'm saying. We could do these things. Like, you don't need somebody else to let you do this. You see what I'm saying? Um, the New York is full of racist statues. America is full of racist statues, right? All these racist statues. Don't wait for them to do that for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when they do it, they don't really come out right anyway, right? There are more racist statues than statues of people who actually did something positive in America. That's a fact. Um, so why would you? So if you look at what the city does or the state does, they put statues on their property. Get some property, build your own statue. Stop all these murals where the dude rent the bodega and you go give the nigga $100 and you beg them, yo, could I paint that paint comes off in 2 seconds. That paint comes off in two. We gotta stop this mural shit. How can we do better? How can us as artists do better? A bronze statue or whatever, that shit'll last forever. No matter what rain, like 100 years from now, people are gonna see that thing, right? Um, whether it's stone, metal, whatever. Like, what's a few other things we could do? It's in your own personal family. Create a family estate. So, with similar like how Prince did. No, he didn't do the estate, but he had like a archive of music, right? So, while you're living, you could be purposely putting records away for when you're not here no more. But like what Snoop did, just um create in the state, talk to the family, let the family know like the plan, what you plan to do, or people around you, put it in a will where you have these things so when you're not here no more, it lives on the way you want it to live as best as possible. You know what I'm saying? Examples, I said, yeah, Snoop, he's doing it right now. We got the Tupac estate issue. We got the Prince, his catalog, and then it wasn't able to be streamed. As soon as he dies, somehow it's available. Like, what I'm saying? Like all that kind of stuff like that. They don't care about us. So prepare. And when I was in Africa and I went to Queen Hatshepsut Temple and I asked my brother Bano, I was like, yo, how long this temple took to make? Like it looks it was a crazy temple. And the temple was basically like you could say I don't say modern day, but a mortuary. It's where she was buried at. It was a temple in her name. Um, and it was like, it kind of just like, it was carved out of a mountain and she was buried there. I think there's some other people buried there too. And just all over, it just had like her writings and things of she was about, and paintings and sculptures and the flyers of the fly. It put everything we doing over here to shame, right? But the craziest point of the story is as soon as she became, the answer was this. I said, how long this thing took? Like this had, like, I can't see her dying and then this thing being built in 2 months or a month. Like the body gonna be rotten already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the answer was this: soon as you get on the throne, soon as you get into some type of position of power, soon as you become leader of your household, you start planning for when you're not here no more. That's what our ancestors did. As soon as you become the man, the woman, whatever, you got to start thinking like, okay, how's this thing gonna last when I'm not here? So as soon as you became Pharaoh, Nasu, um, that that mortuary was being built, being designed. I don't know how many years it took. 10. She was queen for about 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it took 10 years, 15. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I gotta ask. I gotta research that. But just to just to give you an idea of what we could do, right? So when Big Pun was alive, I know it was only his second album, first album, second album. Um, things is moving fast, but as soon as you become the, like I said, as soon as you become the man, as soon as you become the person, as soon as you become it, start putting some ideas away. You know what I'm saying? And it's important for artists because that's kind of why we do these things to get our expression to the people, like to connect with the people. So if if it dies with you, what's the point, right? So it's very important for you to like, all right, this is how I want to be remembered. This is how I'm going to be remembered forever. You know what I'm saying? We got JFK Airport, we got JFK High School, JFK Street. The state, the city, the government is doing that. They ain't never gonna do that for you. The only way you're gonna get an airport if you build your own airport. And if I don't know if the laws we can actually, saying whatever in America. But that's the only way. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to take ownership. You know what I'm saying? So just think about things that you probably mention or see or think about every day, right? High schools, roads, streets, whatever. Like, how am I gonna get a part of this kind of thing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And try to create your own version of that. Um, I would say simple, but it's not simple. It's simple in a way, but it's work. But I would just say this thing, this that's how we like stop with these murals, the paint on the wall. That's cool. We did that 70s, 80s. Great, great, great. That you throw paint over that paint is over. That paint not gonna last forever, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk the forever game. You know what I'm saying? So we need bigger and better things. That's what Art on Deck is about, pushing the culture forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on some things you may see in the future. So I'm gonna lead by example. So all this shit I'm talking about, I ain't just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see some stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that was it. So this, yeah, that street sign, man. Really, like, I might do something with. I I'm gonna do something with the big pun situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna reach out to his family. I'm gonna try to make it happen. And this will like be creative. It always don't take a lot of money. You feel me? All right. So enough with that. I gotta get ready for some stuff. Please subscribe to the channel. Click the link in below to get a free copy of the art album. The art album. With the free copy, or you wanted the signed copy, you can email me and I'll mail you a signed copy, whatever. Peace.